warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Meet me again with Aniseka Wulandari. This time, we will discuss about how to learn EYL and if by storytelling, what story tales will I choose? Let's more discuss. The first, if you a teacher, what kind of storytelling do you choose for teaching EYL? Of course, I will tell them about a fairy tale of the deer and crocodile. Why? Because this story can be easily understood by children. Besides being interesting to know and increase their vocabulary about animals, and they can get a good message from this story. For the next discuss, I will explain in detail the step how to teach EYL by using storytell. The first is the opening activity. Okay, we can start with give a greet to student with a cheerful smile. Okay, then continued by praying and asking the presence of student. For example, Assalamualaikum, good morning, welcome to my class. It's time to learn English with me, Miss Anis. Okay, for the next, we can start by filling in ice breaking or singing together. The goal is to encourage and motivate them not to be afraid or lazy for study. Here, we can movement according to what we say or when we sing together to make sure the children can easily remember the words and follow our instruction. For example, something like this. How are you today? Are you ready for study now? Yes, I'm ready. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Selamat pagi, good morning. Apa kabar? How are you? Hai kami siswa hebat. Hai, we are great student. Salam kenal, nice to meet you. Senang selalu, be happy always. And the second is core activity. In the core activity, the teacher will explain what material will be studied by student. Then, invite student to pay attention when the teacher tells the story in front of class. For example, at this meeting, we will learn about numbers and animals' name and decide to take a classic fairy tale, namely the deer and the crocodile. To make sure students understand what we are going to convey, we can invite students to interact with each story that we tell during learning. Keep in mind the tips to make your storytelling interesting is that we have to tell by paying attention to words, body language or body gesture, and voice plays to the visual image are obtained in the minds of students and can be acquired with props in the form of dolls, picture, puppets, and many others. For example, once upon a time, there lived a deer and crocodile in a very dense forest with fruit. After we finish telling a story, we can ask the student a few questions, such as examples of what animals are depicted in the story and how many crocodiles are there in the story. For the last activity is closing. In the closing activity, the teacher and the student should be able to reflect on.
The first, evaluate the entire series of learning activities and results obtained to further collectively find the benefits directly or indirectly from the learning outcomes that have been take place. And the second, provide feedback on the learning process and result. Third, carry out follow-up activities in the form of assigning tasks, either individual or group assignments. And the last, inform the lesson plan for the next meeting.
Okay friend, I hope our discussion today can provide benefit and inspire for us. I think it's enough for discussion today. Thanks for your attention. See you on the next video. Bye bye. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.